Welcome to the Jersey Fun Sports Gambling Podcast, brought to you by the four idiots in this Zoom call. Welcome in, fellas. Let's get rolling.
Hi, Mom.
Yep, everybody say hi to your parents real quick. We got a lot to
Hi.
talk about today, so let's get right into it. Maybe we'll do some introductions first. I'll start. I'm your host, Sam, and living in the DC area right now, and just a young, just a young kid trying to make a living picking sports games. How about you? We'll pass it over to Prince Jacob over there.
Aren't we all, Sam? We're just trying to make a little money, bankrupt Vegas while we're doing it. My name is Jake Peterson. I go by Petey. This is my Ben Gordon jersey, loud and proud. I hate the NBA. I don't think you'll ever actually hear me talk about the NBA on this podcast. That's why I figured it'd be a good jersey to wear. Rocking my Packer tie, White Sox cap, unfortunately. A lot of shit over here, but I am a Blackhawks fan, and they're kicking some ass. So I'll pass it on over to my brother from here.
Everybody, my name is Wraith Peterson. I'm Jake's little brother, and I'm just trying to follow his footsteps, make a little bit of money, and I don't know. We'll try to put a winning week together. We'll see what we can do, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to my main man, the handicapping expert, Timmy Peaky.
I'm going to cut Tim off. I don't like your attitude. Let's pick it up. We're going to make some fucking money. All right. Let's get to the bottom line
Yeah.
here. We're winning. All right. So, most of it's going to be because of this next guy who's going to talk, Peaker. Peaker's
Exactly.
Picks. Already has a huge following on TikTok, but luckily we're able to recruit him over to this pod, and we're going to get some shit rolling here. Take it away, Peaker.
Yeah, and guys, just so you know, I don't come cheap, you know. So you guys really going to have to get some sponsors. So here we go. I'm Peaker, reformed degenerate, former horse player, now just watching sports and trying to pick some winners. And we'll do so. You can't be afraid to lay it down. You can't be afraid to try it. If you don't want to try it, don't jump in.
Giddy the fuck up. That's exactly what we're doing. We're jumping on into this pod. Luckily, we got a great host and the one and only Sam Lavin, and he's going to take it away from here.
Thank you, Prince Jacob. All right. We got a pretty electric slate of college football coming up this weekend, especially on Saturday. But before we get into the Saturday games, we do have some obviously Thursday night football action. What a shit show of a game. I mean, Broncos, Raiders in Denver at Mile High. 9.5 point spread, 42.5 point total. Guys, what could we possibly be doing here? I don't know where to go.
I mean, we could be doing a lot of things. We could be taking, a girl out on a date, going on a nice stroll on the beach, a lot of different things. But we're going to be watching this fucking shit show because that's what we do. We do it for you all, so you don't have to. You can blindly tail our picks with 100% confidence because you know that we're going to be doing all the studying for your asses. But I'm just going to kick it off and let you all know I'm going to be talking in units. I'm not sure if any of my co-hosts are going to be. I can do a full breakdown on my unit and on units in general. I mean, I could break down Ray's unit, Sam's unit. I've seen everyone's unit. I know what their units look like. I want to remind everyone that all units are beautiful. We are a podcast that supports all units. I want to make sure that everyone takes care of their unit, pleases their unit, enjoys their unit, supports their unit. So yeah, all units are beautiful, whether it's $10, $50, $100. And I'm going to kick it off with the under. I'm going under 42.5. It's Thursday night. It's shit show. Kind of fits. I don't really like anything else about this game. I'm just going to turn it on and enjoy watching some good punting. So.
Yeah, and see how much that Colorado air adds to the punting average. And I think the best thing about tomorrow night's game is you're going to have Al Michaels doing it. And Al Michaels, God bless him. But at this point, I mean, he may fall asleep tomorrow night during the broadcast.
He might not wake up for it.
Yeah.
It's
But-
unfortunate. Geno Smith can keep him awake though.
Guys, I'm going to go in a really weird direction here. I'm going to go in such a bad direction this game. I'm going to take the Raiders on the spread. Give me the 9.5. I think it might be a 13-5 final, but we're going to cover that 9.5 points somehow. Ginty might touch the ball 28, 30 times, and he's going to break that 100 plus yards for at least 1 or 2 touchdowns. Brock Bowers is also back, so expect a big game from him. Jacoby Myers is fucking long gone, so expect Brock Bowers to get the football and do some damage. Go Raiders.
Okay, so not to be someone to question one of my compadres out here, but
Bullshit.
you're predicting 2 touchdowns from Genty, but you just said a 13-5 score. So Ray,
Sure, as long as they cover 9.5.
It doesn't add
That's all
up.
I'm here for.
I did it really quick in my head. 2 touchdowns doesn't equal 5. 1 touchdown doesn't equal 5. So I think we can all fairly say that Ray, it may hit, it may work. I would never touch Oakland with a 10-foot pole. It's like that, just beautiful looking 58-year-old at the end of the bar that late on a Friday. It looks good at that time, but when you wake up the next morning, it's not going to look good. I personally think Denver's going to roll. I'm not taking them just in case Brock Bowers does something magical, but going to stick with that underplay. I'm kind of with you there, Peak. The math isn't mathing. So what do you got in this game, Peaker?
I've got the Broncos laying the points. I just don't see Las Vegas doing anything with that off. Their offense is just abysmal, and Denver's has kind of been hit and miss lately too. But I'm thinking just laying the points and then taking a couple of prop bets. The running back for Denver, Harvey.
Yeah,
I'm going to take him.
I've got that highlighted
over.
as well. Over 21.5 rushing yards is his line, and that seems pretty free to me on a Thursday. Peaker, I like that. We have our first compadre clash. We've got the 9.5s battling it out. So we'll see who comes out on top. Again, I'm leaning towards the under. Sam, where are you at on this game?
Yeah, I'm going to co-sign the under. I mean, the Broncos. I mean, I don't know. I think
touch me through the phone. Touch me through the phone.
The Broncos offense is, I don't know. I can't trust it. And then the Raiders, like Peaker said, are just awful. I mean, and they just gave away Jacoby Myers. And unfortunately, Ray, I do have one criticism here for your Genty call. Is last week they lost a game by 1 point. Go check how many carries Ashton Genty had in that game. He had 12 carries. What did they draft the guy for if they're not going to use him? I mean, this is just a completely dysfunctional team. I mean, I'm not going to lay the 9.5 like Jake said, just because the Broncos could only score 10 points. That could happen. I don't see it happening, but it could happen. Max Crosby is going to wreck this game for Denver. I think he's going to be a big impact. I got a couple anytime touchdown scores in that game that I like. I am, though, Ray, going to take the Bowers over 70.5 yards. He might get 20 targets. I mean,
who else are they going to throw to?
Exactly. Who else are they going to use?
No shot.
Trey Tucker.
On that, Ray, I'm glad you brought this up because
you repeated a name. That's sick, dude.
On my card, I have sprinkle it. Trey Tucker anytime touchdown. I think is somewhere in the plus 300s, more towards plus 400 for any time. Explosive player. They like to use him in a lot of gadget plays. I mean, it could get weird down there in the red zone without Jacoby Myers. And then on top of what Jake and Peaker said earlier, I got RJ Harvey anytime. They're handing him the ball, obviously, and then they're involving him in the pass game. And last week, obviously, in that one score game against Houston, him and Dobbins had the same amount of red zone snaps. So I'm going to take Harvey, especially if we think the Broncos are going to roll and blow him out late in the game. He could just be in there and get a garbage touchdown. I think there's a lot of ways that gets there. And I think that's around plus 285, plus 300. I don't know exactly, but those are kind of my three plays for the game.
I was gonna say too is I can't really smell right now. I'm kind of Jordan flu game in this one. Got a bad cold, but all your touchdown picks are reeking of garbage. So garbage time could be the hero here. I'm just hoping garbage time isn't what pushes this game over that 42 and a hook.
Yeah,
I think we spent enough time on this game, boys.
Oh, what a garbage game.
You don't like this shit show? You don't like this shit show?
Oh my God.
Let's all give a pick here, little friends of the podcast parlay for everyone to run with on Thursday night. I'm stealing Harvey over 21 and a half rushing yards before anyone else can. Peaker, what do you got as a little side play?
I'll take the Dobbins kid over the 61, I think it is.
Perfect. You got a lot of running from Denver.
Yeah.
I think that fits the game script. So,
Yeah.
Sam, what do you got?
I mean, I like the Bowers yards, but if you're putting this in on one of those apps like Prize Picks, I think offers it, and I'm not sure if like Underdog offers it, but if you put it in on an app that offers targets, I would actually lean towards the Bowers targets than the yards or any catches, because I mean, Geno stinks. He's bad.
He
Like
throws an uncatchable ball. That's for sure.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful uncatchable ball.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of situations where I think he's just going to chuck one over Bauer's head, and you're kind of screwed there on the catches and the yards. But I mean, I'll give out the 70 and a half yards. I just don't see how that doesn't get there. I mean,
and then I'm going to go ahead and top us off. Give me Trey Tucker to catch 5 passes. Like Sam mentioned before, he's used in these weird gadget gizmo type situations, and I see him catching 2 or 3 little screen passes. Hopefully they don't go behind the line of scrimmage, and maybe we get lucky with a pop pass or 2 and then something over the middle of the field. So give me Trey Tucker. DraftKings has it at plus 124 right now for 5+ catches. So give me Trey for 5+ catches.
Yeah, somebody's got to get those Jacoby targets. So I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, in regards to Dobbins, I'm just going to go over the 70 yards for minus the 114.
So the official parlay coming from the Jersey Fund here is Harvey over 21 and a half, Dobbins over 70. We got Bowers over 70. Is that where his line was at too, Sam?
yeah, that's what I saw on DraftKings.
And then Trey Tucker 5+ catches. Somebody cook that into a little system here and tell me what those odds are, and we'll run with it. I'm writing it down right now.
We've got the 4 picks for 16-1. We can cook up a 16-1 4-man here. Brock Bowers 70+, Harvey over 21 and a half, Dobbins 70+ rushing, and Trey Tucker 5+ receptions. DraftKings
$10 is getting you a pretty good bar tab right there.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, let's get into some Friday action in the college football department. We got Tulane going to Memphis, right? I think this game's in Memphis. Tulane is currently catching 4 points. And before anybody jumps in, I just want to say to the naked eye, I'm not the best college football guy. I'm not like a crazy college football fanatic. I know some guys on this pod are I would consider some serious ball watchers, and they are very deep into college football. I am not one of those guys, but this line reeks. It stinks. So I'm going to be on Tulane to cover the 4 points. Somebody take it away, please.
Well, I think, the biggest thing, Sammy, is in regards to this game. I think everybody's looking back at the last Tulane game that he had, and the last game Tulane played. I mean, they just looked abysmal, just absolutely terrible. And they got beat by 22 at
Good old UTSA.
Let's say
Yeah, and UTSA.
Absolute shit show at all parts of the ball. 48-26.
Yeah. And I think in regards to this, I think this is Tulane coming in to make a statement in Memphis after that game, saying, we're here.
Yeah.
And I just think in regards to the players, I mean, the quarterbacks are pretty even, I think.
Yes.
But in terms of the running game, I got to give that to Tulane. And so with that said, I'm with you, Sam. I like Tulane getting the points. I'm not going to do anything on the over-under, but I think Tulane getting the points is the play for me.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bounce off that. I know we've discussed this a little bit, but I am all over the exact same thing. I think Memphis coming off their biggest win of the year, either last week or the weekend before at home versus South Florida team that was ranked at the time, coming back in the fourth quarter down by at least 10 points in that game. I don't understand why this isn't 7 or 7.5 points at least. Like Sam said, I mean, it reeks of something disgusting. And I think Tulane just comes in and makes a statement here against, I believe Memphis is ranked now. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
They are in the college football playoff.
Yeah.
Not playoff, but they're in their rankings.
Yeah, and I think Tulane bounces them out. I think they go on the road. The over under, who knows how many points are going to be scored in this game, but I see Tulane keeping it close, and I think maybe even pulling off the upset for a victory. So I'm riding the wave here for this one too, boys.
Yeah, I'm not on either side here. I think it's a shit line, it's a rat line.
Yeah.
It's begging you to take Memphis, but personally, I heard a lot about Tulane's rushing game. Not a huge fan. Retzlaff's really good. He's a good runner, good QB there coming from BYU. But I'm more of a fan of honestly just their tempo, the ability to get chunk plays on both sides. Sutton Smith, couple-time Paul Hornung Player of the Week. Doak Walker Player of the Week. I think he's an absolute stud on Memphis. The kid can run the rock. He's been getting used a little bit more lately too. I don't see why he doesn't get 20 carries in this thing and pop a few off. So I had this over under personally. I go in and try and look at all the games. I have this in the 60s. It's at 55.5. I'm going to hammer this over. I think it's going to be close late. I think it's going to be a big fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to pull away, but it could be anyone's game. So I'm going over the 55 and a hook, and it's a 5-unit play for me. So I'm going big on this one. I like it. I like it.
Yes.
So
I mean, a smash play on the over there from Jake. And one last thing that I did want to touch on was last week, Ray and I were texting. Did Tulane play on Thursday? When did they played on a weird day last week?
Thursday, and I FaceTimed you, Sam, and I said, this is all Roadrunners. They had ESPN. I don't even know what game day was at the field. I don't know who was at the field, but they had everybody dressed in their Halloween costumes, and they're doing all these pregame festivities. Everybody's hyping it up. UTSA comes and beats the absolute piss out of them. It's like, what the fuck just happened? So 4 points, it's just I'm going with a 1.2 to a 1.5 unit play. I'm just going to take the 4 points and run with it.
Yeah, I mean,
don't knock Jeff Traylor, man. Jeff Traylor's got those Roadrunners playing hard. That dude can coach. He gets them up, especially at their home stadium. They're pretty damn good at home. So Tulane traveling on back-to-back weeks too. Something to be aware of. Just a little warning.
I mean, the thing that I mentioned to Ray about that game last week with Tulane was whoever made that schedule was like, if Tulane's good here, if they're accidentally good, let's just book them on a Thursday so they lose a game. Like, who made that schedule? Who put Tulane on a Thursday?
Welcome to midweeks, baby.
That is unbelievable scheduling.
And
that is unbelievable.
We got Maction rolling right now. I'm actually going to check in on those scores just for shits and gigs.
All right, let's move on to some Saturday action here. We got Georgia. This is in Starkville, correct?
Yep.
Yes,
It
sir.
is in Starkville. A
So
lot of
going
cowbells.
to Mississippi State, 8.5. I have 8.5 points. I think I've seen 9.5.
I've got
It
eight
was
and a
either
half.
earlier in the week or some people have 9 right now. I don't know. Um, what do you guys got?
I got all Bulldogs here. Kirby Smart is going to get the boys going. Mississippi State, I was on them last week. Took them money line late against Arkansas. They came through. But after their first SEC win in a long time, little hangover here, especially at home. Everyone's talking about how the Bulldogs can't come out. They can't play in the first half. They're having a hard time just getting off to that hot start. I think Smart's going to get them rolling. Shapen, he's going to look lost. Mississippi State, honestly, their only hope is going to be playing Canario Taylor a little bit more. I really like him. Young freshman, looks good. But yeah, Shapen's going to be lost, and I just hope nobody gets hurt. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Guys,
All right. So in this game, Mississippi State, Georgia, Mississippi State has covered their last 7 in state.
Good stat there.
Mississippi State has gone over their last 6 against conference opponents at home. Now, the way these teams have been playing, especially Georgia getting off to tough starts, it's kind of like, how do you play the over-under? Now, the game is at, I think it's like 54.5 or so. I'm sorry, 57.5.
6. Yeah.
So I think all hell is going to break loose in Starkville on Saturday. I'm going to take Mississippi State getting the 9.5, and I'm going to take over that 57.5 point total.
I don't hate that over, Peaker. I've only got a unit on this one. Again, a little bit larger unit than some, but it's still only a unit. But little compadre clash. I always like it. I always like battling the peak. See who comes out on top. Missouri State might have helped me a couple of weeks back there. So,
But
if
yeah,
you know.
I mean, I also got Mississippi State to cover the number. I mean, Georgia just can't seem to blow anybody out. They need to win this game by over a touchdown, and they can't seem to really do that very well. So, I mean, I like obviously Georgia, Kirby Smart. It's a very well coached team, but I mean, I think everybody's looking at that Mississippi State game against Texas the wrong way and how they blew that game. But I'm looking at it in a way where they pretty much beat a ranked team for three quarters. I mean, they beat them. They flat out beat them. They actually were killing them, and then they just collapsed. They collapsed.
Guys, I'm gonna go in. Nope, I'm gonna go in a direction that not a single person took here. I'm going to take the under in the game. I have no faith in Gunnar Stockton whatsoever to do anything. Not anything. The last time he played a good football game was against Tennessee. In Tennessee's defense, I don't want to get started on it. I don't want to get started on Tennessee's defense, but I don't think Gunnar Stockton is a very good quarterback. I have no opinion on this game, but I'm going to take the under in this game. I don't think Mississippi State's going to score against this Georgia defense at any point. And like Sam mentioned, I don't see Georgia being able to run it up on them either. And even if they do, it could be a 34-7 game. And I'm going to stay under. I have no faith in Gunnar Stockton on the road here. And I mean, it wasn't his fault for what he did last week when they won by 4 points. You have to take a knee there. A lot of people were angry about what he did. He fucked over many people, but that was the right decision. And I still don't have any faith in him. So I'm just going to take under 56.5 in this game just for a small unit. I'm just going to go 1 just because I'm kind of in a coin flip spot here. So I'm going to do this for 1 unit, but I'm going to take the under.
Yeah.
All right. We got a lot of clashes here, boys.
I know. We're going to see. next pod we'll see who comes out on top. Obviously, we got a lot of controversy in that game. But moving on to
It's
the next
the
one.
beauty of a noon kick in the SEC, baby. Anything can happen, truly.
Yeah.
Hell of
Moving
a
on to the
conference.
next one, we got BYU, Texas Tech here. I actually don't know what BYU's catching 10. We were talking about this earlier, actually. Unbelievable that the 7th ranked team is catching 10 points against the 8th ranked team. I think with this one, I gotta go under. I have to go under. I just think Texas Tech's going to dominate the line of scrimmage. I think that's really all there is to it. Under the 52.5, that's my lean. Not totally confident in it, but lean under 52.5 for a unit. What do you guys got?
Yeah, BYU's best players are named after animals, so I can't take them. It's just not something that I can support. Lubbock's going to be going crazy. I think it's a great college football town. I do like Kalani Sitake a lot. I think he's a great coach out there in BYU, out in Mormon country. But I'm all over the under with you, Sam, for 3 units. I think this game is just going to be one of those kind of battle it out. Tech's a good team. BYU's fine, but I don't think they're going to be able to score with them. I could see this thing ending 24-14, somewhere in that range. I don't see it getting close to 50, but I can't pick a side at this time. So
I'm gonna go ahead and hop in, guys. I'm gonna ride the Mormons here. I'm gonna take them getting the 10.5 points. I feel good about this team. I think they've proven to be able to go on the road and beat some subpar teams in the Big 12. This is their first really big test of the year, I think. But I think their defense is going to be able to hang in there and compete with Texas Tech. And they got a few white boys on the outside that can make it happen. So I think BYU's gonna be able to cover the 10.5. And man, I wouldn't be surprised if they sneak away with a late victory here against the Red Raiders. So give me the Cougars with the 10.5 points here.
Yeah, I like that pick.
All right, so I'm going against you, Ray. I'm taking Texas Tech, laying the points. I'm taking the under in the game. 8 out of 9 BYU games against top 15 teams have gone under. So I'm going under there. And ever since Spike Dykes left Texas Tech, I don't have any interest in them. So that's when I lost interest, when Spike Dykes left.
I get that. I lose a lot of interest in Dykes too.
I think
especially when they wear spikes.
Cut that. No, I kind of like spikes. I'm not against spikes. Actually, keep that.
Keep that.
All right. So
I am single, by the way.
So I am going to just say I'm taking Texas Tech because I think they're begging you to take the Cougars. The Cougars just beat an Iowa State team that's really not that good. And I'm just going to take the Red Raiders, laying the points, and take the under in the game.
I've just felt that all year it has been the same narrative with this team. It's like they keep wanting you. They were a 5.5 point dog at home versus Utah. And it's like, oh, you got to take Utah getting, 5.5 points. I don't understand them. And I think a lot of money is going to be on BYU, but I am going to stick with the Cougars. I'm going to go through and through with them, and Vegas might get fucked over in this one. So
you're siding with Bear and Tiger?
Oh, yeah. Give me the Bachmeier brothers. Let's go.
Roar,
baby.
Roar.
Yeah.
All right, weirdo. Whatever. I know what kind of kinks you're into. All right, next game, Sam.
Next game we got on our card, Oregon is heading down to Iowa City to go play them Hawkeyes. Oregon is
Big Ten football, by the way. Stupid.
Big Ten football. We got a 6.5 point spread is what I got. I'm all over Oregon. I think people really overestimate the Iowa home field advantage. Iowa can't score. And I don't care who it is, who it's against. Like, yeah, maybe their offense put up a couple more points these last couple weeks. When push comes to shove, Iowa shits the bed. It's every time. So I'm taking Oregon to win by a touchdown. To me, this is the easiest pick that I had to make. And I actually think sharp money's coming in on Iowa, which is ridiculous. But yeah, one of you guys take it away.
Sammy, I'm going against you, buddy. I hate to say it. This is the biggest game in Iowa City in God knows how long, since Hayden Fry was the coach, I think. So I think that the Hawkeyes are going to jump up here.
We're in the Big Ten championship game, Tim. Come on.
Yeah, the Big Ten championship game, and what were they laying? Getting 30 points?
Yeah, but they were in it. They were there.
Yeah, but this is big for the Hawkeyes, as Brent Musburger used to say. So I like the Hawkeyes getting the points. I just think that the kids in the hospital are going to get waved at, and there's going to be a bunch of happy Iowa City residents on Saturday.
Yeah, I can only disagree with you there. I've only got it for a unit because of that sharp money that I saw coming in at the end. But I think there's a big difference.
That was me.
That was you. That was the peaker money coming in.
Yeah.
It's just the sharp man. Gosh, it makes me want to change, but I'm just not going to do it. I think Oregon's going to be a little bit salty about their college football playoff ranking. Personally, I think they're underrated. 6.5 on the road, coming halfway across the country is a lot of points, but they got this kid, Noah Whittington. I put a heart next to his name because I love him. I think he's a great football player. He has been getting more carries as of late. In my opinion, kid needs 20 touches on Saturday. If he gets to that 20 touch mark, he's gonna have 150 yards, couple tuds. Iowa's just not going to be able to score with Oregon in this one. I've got the Ducks quacking their way. Unfortunately, the kids might be smiling, but the fans won't be when they're making that wave because going into the fourth quarter, it's going to be ugly, to say the least. What do you got over there, Ray?
I don't understand this makes no sense. Who is deciding to put an Iowa over in the 40s? In what world are we living in?
I lost an Iowa Rutgers over under that was in the 40s because they scored like 70 points. So.
They did. But Rutgers gives up about 48 a game probably. So, guys, I got 85% of the money on the over in this game in DraftKings right now. I don't think they're going to get to 20. I'm taking the under. This is a 3-unit play, and I think Oregon wins this game 13-0. I think it's going to be a field position game, and depending on weather, it could get sloppy with some muff punts maybe or some fumbles. I don't know what could happen. I also don't see Mark Gronowski throwing for more than 68 yards in this game. So I'm just going to go ahead and do what everybody wants to do, and I'm taking under 40.5 here. There's no way anybody scores in this game, guys.
Yeah, one thing
I am hoping for some sleet. I think that'd be sick. I think some sleet would be sick.
Sleet would be nice.
It looks like it could come into play.
Now, if there is weather, I think that completely favors Iowa. I think that completely flips the script.
No,
really?
Nope. Not even close. That Iowa team is not the Iowa teams of the past. They don't have Caleb Johnson. That was literally their whole offense last year. They've had to lean on Gronowski. This Oregon team is tough, gritty, great defense, great interior, great front seven. And again, Noah Whittington, get this kid the ball. I'm telling you, if they get him the touches, which they've steadily been doing more of, he's going to go off.
Now, one thing I did want to ask Peaker, because you said at the end of the game there are going to be a lot of happy Iowa City residents. So you think the Hawkeyes are winning outright?
I think if the Hawkeyes just keep it close, I think they'll be dancing in the streets.
But
And do I think they could potentially upset them?
Spread. They want them to win. The kids aren't betting on the 6.5 points. They want to see
the kids want to see a W, Tim.
Come on.
The kids want a dub. I know
For the
that.
Sneeds.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that the good Lord is going to be watching over the Hawkeye fans on Saturday, and they could pull the upset. You heard it here first, boys.
Interesting. And this is the Sharp himself. So I'm a little concerned with my Oregon 6.5. But again, we'll see when it's all said and done.
When they're waddling away with a W, Sam.
Not for nothing, guys, but it is duck season.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Just saying.
people
Good
from
angle.
Iowa can't aim. People from Iowa can't aim. They can't shoot. They're too drunk. Drinking Bush.
Bush.
yeah.
All right, so now we go to who, Sammy?
We'll
got
move
Texas
on to the
A&M
next
against
one.
Mizzou.
We'll move on to the next one here. We got Texas A&M going to Missouri, and Missouri is catching 7 points. That's what I got. And a total at 47.5. I actually have 2 plays in this game. I probably will parlay them. I got Missouri covering and the under. I mean, I like the Missouri quarterback. I think Krabula is pretty good. And I think that place I think that place will actually be rocking. I mean, I know Iowa City will be rocking for this game, but Missouri will for sure be rocking because they'll actually be able to keep it close. So that's what I got. What do you guys got in this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think Drinkowitz gets the people going. I certainly think, Mizzou is a great fan base. It's really good to hear that Bo Prabula is out of that air cast, that he's going to play after breaking his leg last week. Sam, that's what's happening.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
good
really,
handicap,
it's really
Sam.
Good to hear that.
Good handicap. Cut that.
That Bo Prabula at the goal line breaking his leg is back. I mean, that's a medical miracle. Yeah, I'm all over Tamu. The backup quarterback freshman stinks. Can't throw a football. Looks like he's throwing with his wrong hand, kind of like Tua turned the ball over. I've got 3 units on Tamu. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. Unlike the Iowa fans who are going to be happy with being close to covering 6.5, the Tiger fans are going to be very depressed, despite a lot of good weapons. And again, I do like Drinkwitz, but yeah, it's not going to be good for this young quarterback.
Yeah, I think Mizzou's best days are behind them. I think that Mizzou really needed to win a football game against Vanderbilt, and if they would have won, I think this would have been a little bit different. But after losing Bo Prabula, like Jake said, not Sam, Jake.
Good call, Sam.
I don't see the Aggies winning by. I mean, they're going to win by at least 14 points in this game. Marcel Reed's legit, man, and Reuben Owens in the backfield. That run game's pretty damn good. And, man, you had Casey Concepcion on the outside, too, and returning punts like he did last week against frickin' LSU or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, just frickin' –
He's a dog, man.
They're kicking ass, man.
Former Mustang.
I think they're the second-best team in the country, and I don't see them – I don't see them losing this game. And, I mean, they're going to cover that 6.5. I got that at least 3 to 4 units here.
Peeker, what are we looking at?
Got the glasses on.
Where's the sharp angle with the glasses?
Speakers, this is the play of the week for me.
Here we go.
Texas A&M laying the 6.5.
Fuck you, Sam. You have to stick with Mizzou.
It opened up at 4.5, and then I got my action in, and now I see it's up to 6.5. I just think that Texas A&M goes in and rolls them.
Saw a really fun fact, actually. I don't know how the heck they do this. Half the time I don't trust, ESPN's bullshit probability stats, all that type of stuff. But they basically said that teams would have had a 5% chance to be undefeated, like Texas A&M is right now, with the schedule that they faced. So I think it speaks wonders to that team. I think it's a good squad. I personally don't think 7's enough. That's why I got 3 units on it. I may go more now that I know that it's Tim Peake's play of the week.
Yeah, I got it. I rescind everything I've ever said about anything ever. I've got to go Texas A&M now. Can I switch? I have to switch. I have to. I haven't placed the bet yet. I have to switch. This is unbelievable how I mean, this is a truly idiotic moment from me. This is unreal that I even thought about
Hey,
it.
let's all clap it up for Sam. All right.
Yep.
All right.
All
So
right,
wait,
well.
just checking here. So now we are all on Texas A&M minus
We have
7.
to be. I have to be. I might actually unload the entire account on it now. This is unbelievable.
This is a bet climax. This is a bet climax. This
Yeah.
is a max unit. All units are very respectable, but this is a max unit bet climax.
Yes.
We are wager neutral here, but we are bet climaxing.
Mega Max whale play.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Well, now that we've got the group orgy going on Texas A&M, where are we going to next? Are we going out to Clemson, South Carolina? Beautiful place, by the way.
Yes,
I hate
sir.
Clemson.
We are going
Terrible
out.
We're gonna
football team.
check out Debo.
Sucks. Yeah, Debo went to South Carolina. Dabo, yeah, Dabo, dumb shit, sucks. But Clemson is sick. The
Dabo,
golf course there
whatever.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
I suck at golf, but I have played that course.
Yeah, we're going down to Clemson now, where FSU's coming up there. Clemson laying 2.5. I'm gonna let one of you guys start before I say something stupid. So maybe
I'll take over. Man, Florida State, they're one of the most bipolar football teams in college football probably this year. And so, I mean, Clemson I just think they suck. I don't even know if it's bipolar with Clemson. I just think they stink. Guys, I don't even want the 2.5 points for Florida State here. I'm going to just take them at plus 110 to win this game outright. I'm going to go 1.5 units on Florida State to win. Castellanos is healthy. He looked great last week against Wake Forest. I mean, they suck, but I mean, Clemson stinks. They're done. There's no fan base. They don't even allow alcohol in the stadium. There's nothing good going on there. It's Florida State. Give me the Seminoles. Just give me one of these. Money line.
give you a good
1.5
job.
units. Right down it, baby.
Yeah, I've got nothing on this game. I'm just going 1 unit on the over because I actually had Clemson as my national champion to start the year. That looks really smart. I thought that team was loaded, had a ton of seniors coming back. I thought Klubnik was going to play well. The ACC sucks. I only have this game on our slate just so we didn't get called biased towards the Big Ten and the SEC, which are clearly superior conferences. The Big 12 sucks too. But I'm just going 1 unit on the over. I've got Slopfest, scoring, Castellanos, Klubnik. Those are my only notes. I didn't really want to waste time on this game. So over 56 and a hook.
Smart.
I'll go with you on that, Jake. I like the over 56 and a hook. And I'm also going to make a small play, very small play on Clemson laying the points.
Another clash. Yeah.
Clemson laying the points. I mean, the last two. Clemson lost to SMU, lost to Duke. Okay? Florida State had lost 4 in a row and came in and just kicked the crap out of Wake Forest. I mean, I think Jake, Ray, Sam, and I can probably put together another 7 guys and maybe go out and give Wake Forest a run. But I'm just going to go with Clemson here at home. This is the game of the year for them.
I mean, they got to get right at some point, right? That roster is way too talented. But I also hate Dabo, so I'm not taking Clemson. Fuck that.
Yeah, I just, like I said, it's a small play on both the over and the Tigers.
I like it.
Yeah, I've got Clemson
Right, Sam,
in this one too.
who's hurting this one? Who's coming back from a major injury?
I've got Clemson in
injury
this
report?
one too. I've got Clemson in this one too. I mean, I don't think they've given up on Dabo yet. So
All right, add it to my card. Fuck you, Ray.
he's
Clemson
got
on the card.
he's fighting for his. I mean, the players haven't given up on him. I don't think it's just I mean, if he doesn't win a couple more games, he might be out the way that coaches are going these days. So I think he's fighting for his life, and I think I cannot get on board with betting on Castellanos or Castellanos or how the hell he pronounces it. But
All right, I like it. 3v1 against Ray. We got a 3-on-1 break. I'm bringing up the floor, kicking it out to Sam in the corner, and he's throwing an oop to Tim Peake, and he's slamming on your ass, Ray.
oh yeah,
I can't say go Tigers though. I can say go Tigers, but I'm not fuck Clemson. But yeah, add it to my card. Clemson -2.5.
I want to give a shout out to my former teammates from Francis Marion. A lot of Clemson fans down there, a lot of South Carolina fans. Man, what a shit year for you guys, man. I mean,
idiots. They're all dumb too.
I mean, Noah Stout, former Division I Clemson Tiger, Jake's best friend.
Yeah. He smells.
Watch his podcast. Guys, they don't sell alcohol in the stadium. How are you going to get fans to come to fucking games when you don't sell any goddamn alcohol?
They get plenty. They have a lot of fans. Actually,
I got to stick with the Seminoles
because they're all fucking dumb rednecks.
people have water bottles, Ray.
Flasks. I mean, you're acting like it's freaking Alcatraz. Yeah. All right. Sure, buddy.
Next, that game sucks. Next.
All right.
We are going to Notre Dame, who just started selling alcohol in their stadium this year.
Oh, is that our next game?
So
we're gonna go
that is our next game.
Navy is at Notre Dame. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to South Bend. Correct.
Here we go. Navy is at Notre Dame, and they, according to what I have, are catching 26.5 points. Does that sound right?
Sounds right to me.
And not sure what the total is. I don't really care. Notre Dame laying the points. Very simple. I mean, Navy's good, but I mean, I don't know. I had them last week in a little like dog money line situation, and it just wasn't really that. It just wasn't close. It just wasn't close. I thought they had a good look.
That makes sense. I mean, you're a communist. It makes sense. You go to a liberal school. It all adds up. I've got our academy. I actually didn't have Navy until you said all that, but I'm taking Navy now. I'm taking Navy plus the 26.5 for a unit, but I've got 3 units on the over. It's a grit game. Navy's defense does stink. I'm only now taking them because I realize how un-American it would be of me to not take Navy on our first podcast. So yeah, give me the points for a unit, but give me 5 units on the over 56.5. Another big play here. I like Jeremiah Love a lot. He's going to run all over Navy, but I think Navy's offense can play a little bit. So give me that over. Little grit game for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, and if I can remember correctly from last year, this was a very high-scoring game. I'm not going to pick a side here because Navy has a much bigger game in about a month from now that they are planning to play. It's my favorite game of the year.
So they're looking a month ahead.
I'm just going to go ahead and take the over with Jake here. I'm going to go ahead and make that a 3-unit play, and I'm going to take the over in this game.
So Notre Dame's over-unders have been really high, and they really, other than the USC game, hadn't come close. I'm with Jake on this one. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored on Saturday. So I'm going to just take the over with a small play. And in honor of my late father who served in World War II for Navy,
fuck you, Sam.
I'm going to take Navy getting the points as well.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to hear anything I said or no?
Oh, we heard everything. Yeah,
we heard everything.
The interruption. You were just interrupting our sharp over here, speaking wisdom about the over, about how smart I am for even looking at that play, thinking about that play. Just talking. Yeah. He was just hyping me up, and then you're just interrupting. You're butting in. You're doing it again. All right. And then his late grandfather, Tim, who was it?
Father
was in the Navy, and we're honoring him. We did a moment of silence, and you're speaking through it. So, thanks for that.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
3 units over.
Just go on the over.
I'm
Oh,
still
yeah,
laying the
no.
point. I'm still going to lay the points with Notre Dame, as
Oh,
un-American
you
as that
would.
may seem. But
Yeah, you would. Who'd you vote for again? We don't need to get into that. All right, LSU Bama. Right? LSU
yeah,
Bama's next.
LSU
Yeah.
Bama is next. Jake, take us away in that one.
Um, Brian Kelly is an awful coach. Just dumb, bad. He's gonna get another job. Probably, gosh, I don't know where. It's gonna be a bigger school. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna flop again. He's not good. Um, I was a little down on DeBoer. I loved him at Washington. I don't think he should have left. I've got LSU laying or getting the 10. I think they're going to come out. I think they're going to play well. I get it's tough to play at Bama. I just think the line is weird. LSU's been bad, but I think they've been bad because of Brian Kelly. It's a talented roster. And I've just got Bama, taking it a little easy. This could be a little open up, that back door for me. Let me slide on in with my unit. And I'm going to go one unit on LSU. So
Grandma, she might leave that back door open tonight.
you never know, Grandma was, she got ran over under the mistletoe one night. Wasn't by a reindeer. All right, who's next?
Yeah, by a reindeer.
Am I good or am I frozen?
Yeah, Ray, you're good.
You've been good, just like Grandma was.
Well, then why does Tim keep talking shit to me?
Because you deserve it. Why wouldn't he?
All right. Let's dig into this. I'm not picking a side here because, like Jake said, I mean, this might reek as much as that Tulane game. It really might. I mean, no reason Bama's not at least a 14-point favorite here. I'm just going to take the over. I think LSU comes out and I think put up some points early. And I think Bama's going to maybe have to play a little bit of catch up in this game. So I'm just going to take the over for at least 2 units. I wouldn't go much higher than that, but I'm going to go ahead and take over 49.5 here. Like I said, I think Jake might be onto something. LSU's got they're not playing for fuckface over there. They're playing for a little bit more than that to show Bama that they can still compete in the SEC this year. And I'm going to just take the over. I think it could be a good game here. Over.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys a little history lesson. My ties to Alabama go back to the 70s of Stedman Shealy at quarterback, Steve Whitman fullback, Billy Jackson running back, Major Ogilvy running back out of the wishbone. Oh my God. It was heaven for me as a young man. Alabama was my favorite team. Roll Tide. Roll the Tigers on Sunday, boys. I like Alabama laying the points.
Alabama laying the 10. You like it, huh, Tim?
I'm laying the points. I'm an Alabama guy, like I said, going back to the late 70s, and the Wishbone and Bear Bryant, and God bless America and God bless the Tide.
Oh.
What was more visually appealing for you, Tim? That trio of stunning young gentlemen running the Wishbone, or Heather Locklear?
Oh my God! I mean, in the late 70s, it was who was on my ceiling? I think it was the Wishbone, right next to Heather Locklear. Was I think a little bit later, Jake.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think who my 70s chick was. Maybe like Angie Dickinson,
Okay.
Policewoman.
Nice.
Yeah,
You just used to
Policewoman and the
lay down and
Wishbone.
you used to lay down and just let your eyes wander to the Policewoman and the Wishbone, huh?
And you know what?
And
I was
just
the
thinking
first-
about your unit.
Yeah, and I was the first person at George B. Armstrong School to wear a houndstooth hat to school. And everybody wondered why. And I just showed them a picture of the bear.
Bear Bryant, baby. All right,
Yep.
I'll rock one for you next week, Tim, in
Thank you.
honor of the bear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got LSU plus the 10. I think they come out with a little bit of a fire under their ass, especially now that we mentioned like Brian Kelly's gone. I think that that'll ignite a little something in their locker room. And I'm not fully bought into Alabama and Ty Simpson quite yet, so I don't know. Even though this game sucks though because LSU has not looked good all year really, so I'm gonna take. But I mean, I'm still
Yeah,
gonna
they
take.
played well against Vandy. I don't know if you can really discount, the game against A&M too. Again, good football team. I like
Yeah.
A&M a lot. You got 2 weeks to prepare. I'm
Mhm.
on the Tigers. I'm sticking
Yeah,
with it.
I'm on the Tigers as well. It's just they've been such a letdown this year.
All right,
Unbelievable.
I'm the only guy rolling with the Tide.
That would be correct.
Yeah,
The
a little
sharp is
2v1 because Ray wasn't on LSU, so this isn't as good of a fast break for us. But we can shoot. We can pull up and shoot on your ass. I'm not challenging you down low, Tim. I'll challenge you down low in other ways, but not in the paint.
All right, so can I just toot my own horn right now?
Oh, please, please.
Toot away.
Dude,
All right. So tonight, who'd the Peaker have? He had the Utah Mammoth to score first against Toronto. Winner.
who scored first?
Utah Mammoth over 6.5. Winner. Kent State +3. Right now they're winning outright. Toledo -14.5. Blowing out the Huskies at Northern Illinois. Toot toot, here comes the Peaker.
That a baby peak. I love it. I love it.
Everybody go follow Peeker Picks on TikTok, baby.
We'll be including them on our pod. Don't worry. Peaker Picks is a part of the Jersey Fund now. We're going to get ourselves a jersey. So, Sam, why don't you give us a little breakdown as to what exactly is going on with that Jersey Fund and what we're trying to do on a month-to-month basis here.
Yeah, so I'll give you some insight into why we chose the name. We chose the name the Jersey Fund because we want to have a team every month where it's just, I mean, they just go on a heater for us. They catch fire. We're on them. We tail them for a month. Boom. We're making hand over fist cash, maxing out units on them. Just, I mean, they're gonna at some point pay for a house for us. I mean, they're gonna be a down payment on a car, something. So every month we want to put a couple of teams that we really, really like in a poll. And we're gonna call them America's teams, and we will be buying jerseys of the team that you guys felt that helped us the most and helped you guys the most.
Hey, it could be a player too, could be a single person. You never know. Personally, I know we're going to be going into some deep dives here in a bit, and it could be a good segue into it because I'm going to release my deep dive right now. For example, if Sammy Valimaki comes in the top 10 at the Worldwide Tech Championship, little plus 650 play, we could be getting some Sammy merch. I don't know what kind of merch that motherfucker has, but he's got to have something.
Can you spell that for me? I gotta write that down. I gotta get on this.
Yeah.
I got that in my notes.
It's Greek. It's Sammy, Sami, Valimaki, Valimaki. A little plus 650 to go top 10 at the Worldwide Tech Championship. Massive fairways at this joint. Tiger designed the course. He was not missing a fairway with how big he made them. Massive greens. My God, is Sammy just dog shit off the tee? He's terrible. He can't hit a fairway to save his life, so he needs these big fairways. He can't scramble worth shit either. Awful lot of the sand. Luckily, not a lot of sand when you got a green that's the size of a small country. So Sammy Valimaki, phenomenal with the putter, great with his approach. Going to find a way to sneak into the top 10 here this weekend at the Worldwide Tech Championships. Anybody else got some deep dives here that we want to get into?
When I had originally sent this idea into this group, I had maybe originated for small Division I football, FCS, but not Sammy. Not Sammy. This is, I mean,
welcome to what I do during the day. Welcome. I'm doing the hard work so you guys don't have to. Right?
We're going to a different.
I wear a tie for this shit.
Going to Antarctica to go ice snorkeling. I don't even think that's a thing, but we're doing it.
Futsal. Futsal's coming next week.
All I've got, I got one, and this guy helped me out a little bit. Quick shout out to one of my friends, Adrian Neary, one of the biggest UFC guys I've met in a long time. It's not quite a plus 600 or whatever Petey just mentioned, but
Six.
we're gonna go with Muslim Salikov this weekend UFC fight Saturday night. Muslim.
Money line?
I couldn't tell you shit about him, but he's plus 136, so we're taking money line. Money line Muslim. That's what we call him. Money line Muslim at plus 136. That's it. You can put. I mean, I trust my guy. This is a 10-unit play here. This is
Wow.
unleash the hounds. Who let the dogs out? It's Mega Max Muslim. Money line Muslim. That's what I got.
I would say put a comfortable unit on Sammy. Whatever you're comfortable with, whatever feels good in your hand, kind of like when you have that unit in your hand and you want to put it on something, whatever feels good at that moment, put it on Sammy top 10. Maybe a little sprinkle top 5. Sprinkle your unit. Whew. All right, Sammy, you got anything for us other than
Wow.
Sammy Valimaki?
I mean, you guys went pretty deep here. I'm staying pretty shallow. I'm just snorkeling here. You guys put on the scuba tanks and went pretty deep here. I'm just snorkeling here at the surface. I like my boys, the Arkansas State Red Wolves at home this week against Southern Miss, catching 4.5 points. Now, listen, the last month or so, go look at the Arkansas State. What you got there for me, Ray? Did I screw that up?
No, they're gonna win, dude. Don't even worry about the points. Keep the points at the door, dude. Don't even worry about it. These guys fucking win. That's all they do. Tell them, Sam.
Coach Butch Jones has these guys rolling. All right. And they got a quarterback down there in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I believe that's what the town is. By the name of Jalen Rayner.
Beautiful
and
place.
That guy is a stud. He will be a Power 4 quarterback probably next year if he wants to get a bag. He's like if I were to describe him to the average college football fan, he's like a Walmart.
Aldi Jalen Milroe.
Yes, Walmart. I was going to even say Walmart Jalen Daniels. I mean, the guy does.
Okay.
I mean, he fumbles. He loves a good fumble. But I mean, my God, can he run an offense and a quick game? And I think they're trying to trap you into taking what are they, 6-2 Southern Miss team? I mean, I think they're trying to trap you a little bit into that one. So I'm going to take my boys in Jonesboro to get it done. And you know what? I like what Ray was saying. I'll probably sprinkle that money line as well.
Bang. Love it. Timmy?
I'm going to the English Premier League.
Oh, here we go.
Boom!
And I'm going to take
Across the pond.
I'm taking Tottenham to beat Manchester
English accent,
United.
please. English accent. I'm not accepting this in an American accent.
Hold on a minute. And Tottenham? No.
Tottenham.
I say, old chap, I would take Tottenham to beat Manchester United at Old Hilltop. And I just don't, well, that's more Irish. I'm more of an Irish guy, fella.
Oh, hey there.
So I'll just speak in Irish. You know, I got to go with Tottenham to beat Manchester United at Old Hilltop. And, boy, it's just too good of a price to pass up.
See, I've got a little different angle at an English accent. It's more of a new, like, kind of English accent. Oh, that's a very good, sir. Yes, I like the pick of the Tottenham Hotspurs. Yes, the Tottenham, they play very good football. I like them. You can come back anytime you'd like, sir. You can the deals are over here, and you can buy them as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For all of our listeners, I just want to say that this man wearing the Packer tie with the Gordon jersey and the White Sox hat spends an immaculate amount of time at the 7-Eleven. So
thank you. Come again.
Yes, there it is right there. Yep. It all adds up, guys.
Pack didn't buy it there, Ray?
Hmm?
Didn't he buy the Packer tie at the 7-Eleven?
Certainly a possibility. I don't remember. I think this was on Facebook Marketplace, honestly. All I'm going to say is that the Indians have been coming into the UK at a higher rate than ever. About 250,000 people per year. So just a fun fact. Just trying to educate the listeners as well.
Wow.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that is my new UK accent. I actually make fun of some of my British friends saying that, yeah, your accent isn't even that British. Sounds more like this,
Right.
and then I go into my Indian accent. So,
And I think that's going to do it here for our first pod. Thank you guys so much for listening. And be sure to join us next Sunday for our next podcast. We'll be posting on Wednesdays and Sundays. And again, thank you so much for listening.
spade and neuter your pets.
Drive safely, everyone.
Gamble irresponsibly.
Oh, here we go.